All right, so 105. So let's see if we find any question down there at 105. So we're trying, if you have any question, if you book up on any similar triangle question, just send them over so we can work them out now. Ooh, here we have questions, man. Well, these are examples. Let's see if we come up on the questions. All right. Here we have some questions. So we're going to start with these this evening. We have done a bit of work on this. Did I send this paper to you guys in the group? Hello? Hello? Good evening.
No, miss.
Anisha? Oh, I thought it was Miss Hunter alone talking to herself. All right, so we're gonna go with these questions. You're gonna do number 1 and number 4, since you can see them. Number them as number 1, number 2, since you can see them, those two. All right, so we try to zoom in so that it's clear enough. It is 24 minutes past 4, 26 minutes, 27 minutes past 4. Then I'll be taking the answers 1 minute per question. And the only reason I'm doing 27 minutes is because I know I did not start exactly 24 minutes past. 1 minute per question. Let's go quickly. All right, we're gonna go with the answers. I spent the extra minutes to worry. All right, we're gonna try to be on point with the others. So number one, Omesia. What's the value of X? Omesia, your microphone should be unmuted already, honey. Quick and fast. When I ask the question, I need the answers.
Yeah, Miss.
Where's Javilia? Is Javilia beside you?
No, Miss.
Where's Javilia? Call her for me, please. Gabby, what's the answer? Call Javilia for me, the Omesia.
Okay, Miss. She should come here, Miss.
B, Miss.
Okay. What's the answer?
Me, I do one work here.
Javilia? All right, what's the answer? What's the answer, Damara?
Miss 100.
It is correct. Explain how you got 100, honey. I am giving you annotation permission to annotate. Hold on. They have permission to annotate. How is it you know that that part is 40?
Miss, because
Miss, two sides them go equal. All this time on the line until that, Miss.
Okay. So because the sides, those who strokes on the line tells us that that side is equal and that side is equal. Then what does that mean for the angle? So these strokes tell us that both sides are equal. What does that mean for the angle? What does that mean for the angle? What does that mean for the angle? Anybody can answer, and it's not just Javil, Omesia, and Damara. Turn it around, Omesia, Damara. Put the 180. Damara. I want to see proper, my darling. Yes, right on the 180. No. What you had there was perfectly fine. Put back your 80 there. Put your addition sign to show that you added them. And then go somewhere else and put your 180 minus 80, honey. Beautiful. And then in another space, put beautiful. All right. For multiple choice, you don't need to show any working. You just need to put in your answers. So moving forward, we're not showing any working. We're just putting in our answers, giving the explanation, because I want you to actually get the feel of the multiple choice. So let's go with number 4 now. Marna, what's the answer for number 4, honey? Let me see if I taught you number 4 before. In the triangle PQR not drawn to scale. No, but you would have done this at grade. Oh, this is something that you're supposed to know. You would have done this at grade 9. Some person do it at grade 8.
Miss, I'm not sure how to do the miss, but I think the answer is B.
Is B. It is B. All right. So it's 5. So it is 5, 12, 13 triangle. So even without knowing this, we have special triangles. We have one that would have 3 here and 4 here and 5 here. So we have a 3, 4, 5 triangle. We have another one, which is a 6. 6 would be there, 8 would be there, and 10 would be here. So that's 6, 8, 10 triangle. And we have the 5, 12, 13 triangle. All right. They need to go and figure out how to do Pythagoras theorem. You need to go and do that practice. We're getting to it shortly, but I need you to read ahead and practice ahead. This is revision, or should be revision. You should have covered it. So let's go ahead and write down these special triangles. So we're going to write down the special triangles, and you're going to write special triangles. And these are right angle triangles. So special triangles. So let's do that whiteboard thing. The special, everyone writing in their books now, special triangles. Special triangle, 1. We're going to draw the 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter how you put it, like where, just know that when you see this, all right, let's see if I can get a little box in here. How does this go now? Can we rotate? Can't rotate that. All right, so let's see if we can duplicate this. Can we duplicate? Let's try that. All right, so I'm gonna have to do this again. All right, so let's put in this first one. So here would be 3, whatever unit they give you. Here would be 4, and here would be 3, 4, 5. So this is one special triangle, 3, 4, 5 triangle. We're gonna look at the next special triangle. And the next special one is going to be, so let's put our number 2 here. What's the next special one? Can anyone remind me of the next special triangle that we just mentioned? And it doesn't matter how
It's something about 6. I don't remember exactly, but 6, 9 or something like that.
6, 8, 10.
Yeah, 6, 8, 10.
All right, good try, my darling. You remember the 6. All right, so 6, 8, 10. So if you see a triangle, the long and short of it is, if you see a triangle and you see 2 of these measurements, automatically you know that the next side, what the next side is. Like, you just need to see 2 of these measurements, like 2. and it's a done deal. You don't need to think about it. As long as you see that little symbol to say, oh, this is the right angle, you don't need to think about it. And it doesn't matter how they flip it or they set it, they turn it round, doesn't matter what they do with it. You know? The other day, my mom was talking to my daughter and she was like, I'm gonna beat you. And my daughter was like, you're not gonna kill me. Like, it don't matter, grandma. It's like that. It doesn't matter what they do with it, right? As long as you see these key information, then we know that it is that. So here would be 13. So it's 5, 12, 13. All right, so 5, 12, 13 triangle. So these are 3 special triangles. Everyone seen those? Okay, I found the picture. I'm gonna copy it. And let's see if I can show you this one. Everyone have that already? Everyone have that bit that I wrote down there?
Yes.
All right. And this one is really good. It shows you how they do the calculation. I won't go through the calculation, but you'll see. So you'll get the 8, well, they don't have the 6, 8, 10 here, but they have the 7, 24, 25, and they have the 8, 15, 17, and the 9, 40, 41. So write down those bits, and they show the calculation using the Pythagoras theorem, which is really good. All right. So add those bits to your book, and under each put the calculation. When we are going through them next time, then you should know them. As a matter of fact, you have the calculation. Go research Pythagoras theorem and see how they work it out. So it's the square of the hypotenuse equal to the square of the sum of the other 2 sides. All right. All right, 2 more minutes to go on this. Please add Javilia in. All right, so we should have all of that in our book now. We're going to go back to our question. So we're going to come to our questions. I'm going to try and zoom out to give you at least 4 questions to complete. We're going to do a few multiple choice questions in the next 8 minutes, 9 minutes. All right. All right, so we're doing question 2 and question 5. Question 2, question 5. 53 minutes past 4. I'll take those 2 answers. Let's see if you can see question. All right, so we're doing question 2, 3, 5. 54 minutes past 4. I'll take those answers. Please have your answer ready. It's multiple choice. You must give an answer. You cannot go into a multiple choice. Good evening, Gabriel. How are you, darling? Thank you for sending that message, that lovely message over. All right. That's okay, my darling. All right. So you cannot go into a multiple choice exam and leave a question blank. Never ever. So you must have an answer when I call on you. Must have an answer. Don't bother to write the questions down. I'll send them over to you. You have 2 minutes to go. You can take a screenshot of the questions so you can write them down in your book after. You have 2 minutes to go. It's 4 minutes past the hour. Damara, what's the first answer? Number 2. Quick and fast.
Miss.
Damara, you should have an answer ready, my darling. Ready, honey.
Miss, but what if the answer is wrong?
It doesn't matter. It's a multiple choice question. You can't give your paper in without answering a question. It must circle something. If it's evil, any minimum anymore.
Miss Tan.
All right, so yes, so that's it. At least you have an answer. You're not sure about the answer, but you have an answer. All right, Dejana, what's your answer?
Miss, I'm not sure. So
No. I just need when I say Dejana answer. You must have an answer. As I said, you have to write down an answer. So the 4 much minutes that you have was to get an answer. The exam finished now. What answer is Miss Hunter marking?
Mr. Coach C.
C. Okay. Miss Hunter marking C and C is correct. So you're not sure enough. So you see, you leaving it blank. That's 0. You making an F. You in a minimum anymore. Give you an answer. Your answer is correct, Dejano. So that's why I said to you, do not leave a multiple choice question blank. If you don't know it, guess it. All right. So why is it C now? Anybody, why is it C? The answer is definitely C. Why is it sign C? Sign Y? Can anybody tell me that? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so it asks us which would give us 15 over 20. 15 over 20. When I look at that, I look at the Y here. Oh, that's going to give me opposite. That's the opposite. And that is the hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse is nothing but sine. So my answer is sine Y. All right. Number 3 answer. And that goes to Gabriel. Richards.
C.
See, beautiful. That's what I want you to just quickly give me the answer. What about Gabriel Jones? What's your answer, honey? Jones, what's your answer? Jones' microphone should be unmuted already.
Miss, apologies. I had to leave, love. I had to go to the gate, miss.
Okay. All right, what's your answer for number 3?
Miss, I'm going to go with C.
C. So I hear 2C thus far. The next person that I'm going to ask is Marla. What's your answer for number 3?
Miss B.
B. I'm gonna go with Omisa. What's your answer for number 3?
D, miss.
D. All right. I'm gonna go with Dejano. What's your answer for number 3?
Miss D.
And finally, Damara. What's your answer for number 3?
Miss A.
A is correct. Thank you, darling. So at least somebody get the answer. So an image, right? So they want the image of the point and the object. So it's object plus translation equal image. So let's write that down for me. As we go through the question, you learn these things. So object plus translation, equals image. Good. The object is 5, -8. It went under translation of negative, say plus, -2, 3. So that means that we're going to have 5 plus -2 and -8 plus 3. Which gives us, what is 5 plus -2?
Positive 3.
Positive 3, beautiful. What is -8 plus 3?
Negative 5.
-5. All right, good. So that's our answer for that one. And the final one up here, in a triangle PQR, angle Q equal 5x, angle R equal 2x. What is the size of angle P? Davilia?
D, miss.
D? D is correct. So it would be 1/8 minus 7x. That would be correct. So we'd add angle Q, angle R, subtract it from 180 to give us that answer. D is indeed correct. Well done, Japilia. All right, so we're gonna go back. Let's see.
I don't know how miss. Miss, I don't know how she get D, miss. I don't
Okay,
understand.
so with D is if this was 30 degrees and this was 40 degrees, what would you do to get P?
Miss, hello. I done something. Subtract
Yeah.
by
So
180.
right. So because it's 5x and 2x, we just add the two of them, we get 7x and subtract it from 180.
Okay, miss.
All right. Good. Thank you for asking that question. Believe that clear it up for some persons who weren't so sure either. All right, so let's go back to our syllabus. All right, so we're going to do translation in plain using vectors. So we're doing translation. We have done faces, edges, and those things already, and classes of solids. We did those already. So we're finished with similar figures. So we're moving on to objective 6. Let's write down our objective for today.
Sentence is grammatically correct, but it's worded.
Hey there, this is Mr. Masonette, and what we're going to do today is practice translating an object on the coordinate plane. So what we have here is a triangle that we're going to translate 9 units to the right and 4 units down. Now, all a translation really is a geometric term used to describe a function that moves an object on the coordinate plane. So remember, the object is not changed or altered in any other way. It is.
All right, so we're going to get our pen and we're jotting down information as we go along. So as I pause, you jot down those key information. As I pause the video, you jot down those key information. So I'm going to go back to the start. And when I pause, somebody got to tell me what key information they heard and that you're writing down. So first question first, what's the main topic that we're doing? What's the big topic? What's the main topic that we're doing?
Transformations.
Transformation. All right. And the subtopic on the transformation is subtopic that we're looking at is
Miss, I can't see it properly, miss, but I think it says translating something. It's something.
no translation.
Can't see.
So the subtopic that we're looking at is translation. And which unit in your syllabus does that come under? Let's go back to look at the unit in our syllabus. Which unit in our syllabus does that come under? What unit? What's the heading there?
Miss, geometry and trigonometry.
Okay, so we're at the unit geometry and trigonometry. Looking at the topic, what topic are we looking at?
Transformation.
And what's the subtopic?
Translation.
Okay, so when you hear those words, you're supposed to can make the connection. So I don't want you to be here doing a topic and you don't. When somebody say, oh, have you learned transformation? No, because you don't know that translation come under transformation. All right, so you're doing geometry and trig, that's your unit. Topic, transformation, subtopic, translation. Please have that in your book, unit, geometry and trig. So find a way and put it at the top. And I'll be making some phone calls this evening because I haven't seen any proof of work from week for some persons. So I'm not calling you, I'm calling mommy or daddy. I need to see those proof of work. So everyone that was at morning class this morning, when we finish class, I'm giving you an hour after class to get that proof of work. After the hour, I am kindly calling. I'm not sending a message. I am calling mommy or daddy to say that you were in class, should have sent proof of work, and I did not get any proof of work. Thank you, Marlon, for sending in your work yesterday.
Yes.
So we're gonna go now.
Hey there, this is Mr. Masonette, and what we're going to do today is practice translating an object on the coordinate plane. So what we have here is a triangle that we're going to translate 9 units to the right and 4 units down. Now, all the translation really...
What is the plane called that we're translating the figure on? What kind of plane?
Excuse me, miss.
What is the plane called? What do they call this plane?
Miss, is it the L Cartesian plane?
The?
L Cartesian plane.
I don't know about the M5, but it is definitely the Cartesian plane. Alright, so write that bit down. Spell Cartesian for me. Daddy.
Pardon, miss?
Spell Cartesian for me.
This is the L Cartesian plane.
Alright, so the word Cartesian for me. Gabby?
Miss, I can't hear what you're saying.
Spell the word Cartesian for me.
Miss, I think it's spelled Cartesin. I think that's what it's spelled.
Anyone else wants to take a go? S-I-A-N. You're welcome. Can someone check the spelling to make sure we have the correct spelling? I believe it's S-I is Cartesian. But please check the correct spelling. Cartesian. This tableau is Cartesian spelled. Okay. Anyone check the spelling?
Miss, I checked it on Google.
Okay, how is it spelled? Dejano, Damarag, Marlon, Omisia, Javilia.
Yes, miss.
Miss?
Yes, miss.
In the bin, baby. In the bin. Oh, sorry, can't make lead students them take so long to find the spelling of one word. Marlon,
Yes, miss.
you look for the correct spelling for Cartesian.
No, miss.
Why, Marlon?
Don't find them.
Alright, Omisa, did you look for the correct spelling for Cartesian?
Miss, we're looking it up, miss.
Alright, Gabriel, did you find the correct spelling? What is it, Gabriel?
Miss, we find it, miss.
Alright, what's the correct spelling, honey?
Cartesian.
Miss,
So
you're
this
low.
plane, go again, honey.
Miss, me I say your voice did low. I need your ear one thing you say, miss.
Oh, my apologies, darling. You hear me now?
Yes, miss.
All right, good. So let's write that down. The Cartesian plane. So this plane is called the Cartesian plane or the coordinate plane. Most often referred to as the Cartesian plane, though. So let's write that bit down. Are we going back to the video?
Is a geometric term used to describe a function that moves an object on the coordinate plane. So remember, the object is not changed or altered in any other way. It is
When you do a translation, does it change the object?
No, miss.
You're gonna write that question down. When you do a translation, does it change the object? Does a translation change the object? That question down, write that question down. Does a translation change the object? The question is, does a translation change the object?
I think it only changed the position.
No, miss.
No, that question should be in our books. I know it's correct. What were you saying, Marlon?
Miss, I said the translation only changed the position.
Position where it's at. Good. So it doesn't change the object, it changes the position where it's at. Good. So we're going to continue. All right. Listen keenly.
is not rotated, reflected, or resized. Now, after translating this object, the coordinate plane. So remember, the object is not changed or altered in any other way. It is not rotated, reflected, or resized. Now, after translating this object, we should understand that every point of the object must be moved in the same direction and the same distance. That way, the resulting object will be congruent to its original. So what we're going to do first is we're going to see where each point is currently located. Point A is at -8, +2. Point B is at -8, +8. And point C is located at -4, +2. Now, we are being asked to translate our triangle 9 units to the right. Any movement to the right on the coordinate plane is a positive movement in the x direction. That just means we have to add 9 to all of our x values. And we have to translate this triangle 4 units down as well. Must be moved in the same direction and the same distance. The object is not changed or altered in any other way. It is not rotated, reflected, or resized.
What key information did you get from that first bit?
Miss, I got that the every point of the object must be moved in the same direction and same distance. So in that way, the image is congruent to the original.
I love that word,
object.
congruent. Nice. What? All right. So you're gonna repeat that for me again. Everyone, please have that in your book.
Miss, every point of the object must be moved to the same direction and the same distance. So the image is congruent to the object.
All right. Hold on. Give them a little time to write the first bit that you have said. You're going to say it a little bit slower. All right. A little bit slower now, Teacher Gabriel.
Yes, hold on. Okay, Miss. Miss, repeat everything or just the last bit?
No, you're gonna start from top, but don't do everything at once. So do it as you're dictating so that person can write.
Okay, Miss. So every point of the object must be moved in the same direction
pause a bit so that they can get that honey.
And the same distance. Full stop. This makes the image congruent to the object.
Please explain what the word congruent means.
They're exactly the same.
What does that mean?
It means that the image will be the same shape as the object. There's nothing changed about it.
When you say the same, does that mean that the angles are the same?
Yes, miss.
The sides are the same?
Yes, miss.
All right. All right, thank you, Gabriel. Anyone else have something else to add? There was more information given.
Miss, when you move to the right, the x-axis it's positive.
Okay, so let's write that down. Thank you, Marla. Beautiful. Thank you, Gabriel. Go now, Marlon. Repeat for me, honey.
When you move to the right, it becomes positive.
Move to the right is positive. And it becomes positive, but it's a positive move. So when you move to the right, that's a positive move. So what does that mean that if you move to the left?
It's going to be negative, miss.
It's a negative move. All right. If I see negative as the x value, which way am I going to be moving?
Miss, your audio goes low and high, miss. I don't hear you properly.
If I see -3 as the x value, which way am I going to be moving?
Miss left.
Go again, honey.
Miss left.
Beautiful. If I see +7 as the x value, which way am I going to move?
Right, miss.
Right.
Beautiful. All right. Any other bit of information? There should be more. All right, so let's do this again. Go ahead,
Miss,
honey. Go ahead.
quickly. Miss, when you're moving to the right, miss, like say you had a +9, means you're going to add 9 to each position, so you would go across 9 spaces.
Good. So we do the move with every position, every point on that object, move 9 places. Beautiful, nice. Anything else? So when we move, we will not just move in one part. This is how your friendship should be like. When you grow, your friend should grow too. You shouldn't be the kind of friend that wants to be, oh, you're the only one growing. And you know about a good business idea, no, and keep it to yourself. All right? So translation teaches us that when we grow, our friends should grow too. Is that so, Dejano? Is that so, Marlon? Is that so, Damara?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right. Is that so, Javilia?
Yes, miss.
All right. So we're gonna listen again and let's see if we miss any information.
On the coordinate plane. So remember, the object is not changed or altered in any other way. It is not rotated, reflected, or resized. Now, after translating this object, we should understand that every point of the object must be moved in the same direction and the same distance. That way, the resulting object will be congruent to its original. So what we're going to do first is we're going to see where each point is currently located. Point A is at -8, +2. Point B is at -8, +8. And point C is located at -4, +2. Now, we are being asked to translate our triangle 9 units to the right. Any movement to the right on the coordinate plane is a positive movement in the x direction. That just means we have to add 9 to all of our x values. And we have to translate this triangle 4 units down as well. Any movement downward is going to result in a negative movement in the y direction. Therefore, we're just going to subtract 4 from each y value. So first, let's add 9 to each x value. -8 plus 9 is +1. -8 plus 9 is also +1. And -4 plus 9 will result in +5. Now let's subtract 4 from all of our y values. 2 take away 4 is -2. 8 take away 4 is +4. And 2 take away 4 is -2. So after adding 9 to all of our x values and subtracting 4 from all of the y values, we will come up with the coordinates to where our object is going to be translated to. So we can simply plot those points and then create our new object on the coordinate plane. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take our object and slide it over 9 units to the right, and then we're going to slide it 4 units down just to show it will end up in the coordinates that we came up with. Okay, so let's start by moving the triangle to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the right. All right, now let's slide our triangle 4 units down. 1, 2, 3, and 4 units downward. All right, now let's check to make sure that our points are in the correct location. Point A did end up at +1, -2, and point B did end up at +1, +4, and point C did end up on +5, -2. So we were able to successfully translate this triangle 9 units to the right and 4 units down. So any movement to the right on the coordinate plane just means you're going to add something to the x value. Now, if you were to move something to the left, then you'd subtract that amount from your x value. And any movement downward is a movement in the y direction, and you would subtract from your y value. And anytime you would move something upward, you would end up taking the amount that you moved upward and adding that number to each one of your y values. Hey, I just want to say thanks very much for checking out my math.
All right, so we're gonna work some questions now. Let's come back here. So we do the verb basic first. And then we look at it with the vector. For me, to look at that question and come up with your answer.
Miss, could you label which is A, B, and C to make it easier?
You know. I use MNO since the middle is C. Ready to give your answer? Who's ready to give their answer?
Miss, can I try?
Go ahead, my darling.
Miss, M is 7-3. The new image is 7-3.
Hold on, just a sec. Let me look at it. Just a sec. Hold on, there's something on my screen. All right, so the image would be
Miss, 7-3.
7-3 for M. All right, so let's look at that. Hold on. So you said 7-3. 7-3 is right here. It's right here, right?
Yes, Miss.
All right, so let's check that. So it says we move 8 squares right and 1 square down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me see if I didn't move right. 1. Let me use the other way of doing it.
I think it's 6, 6, 3. I also don't like that.
All right, let's see. So we're gonna use 1, so that's 1 move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 8. Sorry. So that would be 9. So 8, and then 1 down. So it should be right here. All right, close. So it's 6, 3. Correct, Marlon. All right, very close. Gabriel.
Miss my answer in the chat.
Okay, let me check that. Okay, 3, 6. So it's the other way around, Amicia. 6, 3. All right, my darling.
Yes, miss.
So we always do our X before our Y. All right, let's look at the O. Let's see what you have for O, Amicia. For O, Amicia have 2, 4.
The last one, miss, the last one, the correct one.
Let me see.
What me have?
O, 1, 5. All right, so let's check for O. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 steps, and then to the right, and then 1 down. So that's where it is. So what's this coordinates? What's the second one that we just did?
Oh,
What is the second coordinate that we just did?
Oh, miss.
Miss 5,
Yes,
1.
and what is it? 5, 1. So this is
5,
6,
1.
3. 6, 3. And the second one is 5, 1. Let's do the last one now. Somebody annotate for the last one. Somebody do that. Show how you get your answer. You have the permission to annotate.
So, oh, me get this something, miss. Miss, no pencil on my screen, you know, miss.
You should have it, honey. Hold on. Yeah, it's enabled, but let me make you co-host. Let's see if that works for you, Amicia. Try now, love.
Okay, miss. Wait there. Let me look for this something now. Messy participant. More there. Come in, miss, cause I have only for something right here. So the computer now show you something. Miss, me come. I want me find it. My computer now show you. Only show me if we create breakout rooms and polls and that something. Miss, me can't tell you, miss, cause my computer now show the pencil something.
Alright, so tell Marlon. Let Marlon annotate.
So,
You see why this now comes?
I'm not using my phone, miss.
where's that?
Dejana, ready?
miss.
So, miss, your front end, miss.
Hold on, Omisa. Dejana, can you annotate?
Hold on.
This is not continue.
Miss.
Wait, may I come?
Yes, miss.
I hope that is that.
Alright, ready when you are, Omisia? Dejana is gonna annotate.
Wait, may I come, Javi? All right, from end now, you count. So, come 1, right? You start? Hello? Not hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, right, yes or no? You can say one now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you go down now 1. Right at 2, yes. See it there, miss.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. All right, draw the diagram for me now. Use the line tools. Hold on. I'll do this one. So over here is the object. That's the object. And over here is the image. When labeling it, we have M. We're gonna call this M prime, N prime. So we need to let it look different. And O prime. All right, everyone have that?
Yes, miss, that's what I got.
All right, good. We're gonna do some screenshots now. Complete questions on our own. Let's go with that one. Screenshot that question for me. Everyone finished screenshotting? Screenshot this one. When they say translate triangle A by 5, -6, look at this one. It means that here is A, here is B, here is C. It means that you're moving the X values 5 times. So you're gonna make 1. So you're going horizontal. And because it's +5, we're going right. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pause there for a question. Understand what I just did?
Yes, miss.
Beautiful. And then the 6 now tells me if the bottom number, the y value, tell me if I'm going to go up or down. Because it's -6, which way am I going? Am I going up or down?
Down, miss.
Beautiful. So I'm going to go down 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make my mark right there. So that's A. What do I call this? A what? What do I call this? A what? A prime. All right. We're going to do the same thing with B. Move across 5 and 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put our asterisk there. This is B prime. And we're going to go with C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. Sorry, 5. And then 6 down. Sorry, 5. And then 6 down. 5, where's 5? 5 is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our point go there. And we connect our lines. Dejano,
Yes, miss.
you're going to be the host. Oh, hold on, not Dejano. Damara, you're going to be the host. You're the host, no Damara. My battery is going to die anytime now on my computer. I will rejoin with my phone shortly. So this is C prime. Screenshot that for me. Thank you, Damara. So there goes the question. Translate the shape A by the vector -7, -2. Go ahead and complete that for me. Let me know if you're hearing me clearly.
Yes, miss, I'm hearing you.
All right,
Miss, what
good.
you must do, miss?
Please, someone repeat the instruction. Did anyone else hear the instruction?
Miss, I heard you say complete.
Anyone else hear the instruction?
Translate the shape A by the vector -7 and -2.
All right, is that instruction clear now, Marlon? Marlon, darling,
Yes, miss?
is the
Yes.
instruction clear now, honey?
Miss, my internet is bad, miss. Miss, when you and Gabriel talk, miss, it's breaking up.
Okay.
Miss,
Miss, I'll send him a message.
Oh, thank you, honey. All right, anyone ready to give me the answer?
Miss, I would
Write on screen, you can write on the screen. Plot the points for me.
that I don't have the option to annotate.
Let me see if I can find that. I think it's on now. How about now?
Yes, Miss, I can annotate now. Wait, no, Miss, I can't annotate. All right, no, all right. Miss, I'm finished. Miss?
Oh, I was here talking and no one was hearing me. Everyone hearing me now?
Oh my God. Yes, Miss, here. Come here, say when Miss gone.
All right, so I was talking so long and no one hearing me. All right, Dejano, did you hear when I said congratulations on what you did?
No, Miss.
Oh my Lord,
I
I've been
was
talking
here
for
and I'm
like
saying
5
Miss,
minutes.
and I say why Miss not talk when me do wrong.
You did well. I checked it, you did well. All right, so congratulations. And the next thing is everyone is going to check to send in the group. You're going to check your textbook to send in the group the past paper questions. Look for past paper question, multiple choice, anything on translation. We did translation, we did parallel lines, right? Angles in parallel lines, we did angles in triangle, we did angles in quadrilateral. We have also done congruent and similar. So you have all of those topics to send questions in the group for persons to work. Yesterday I asked a person to send question in the group on significant figure, rounding off numbers, and standard form, no question. I'm giving you an hour till 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, mommy or daddy phone will be ringing because Miss Hunter is calling to say that, listen, the particular person is not up to standard with what they're doing. So I'm giving you 1 hour to get your thing together, and then I'll be calling mommy or daddy. So I need to see proof of work for today. I need to see those questions in the group, and everyone should find at least one question to put in the group. Right? No question should be in the group on repeat. And tomorrow is Teacher's Day. Even if your teacher is mean, the meanest teacher in your school, hold on, Dejano. Why that line look like it in between? Hold on, Dejano. What am I looking at? Yes, Dejano, there's some mistake happening here. Because here you count, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you come down. Oh, no. It's me. I'm the problem. I moved the
Oh
diagram.
my
Sorry.
God. Miss, make your shot, Miss, so give me a heart attack.
Sorry. I moved the diagram. So because I move it, now it looks proper. Oh, I see. Okay, Dejana, it was my mistake. I move it. My apology. All right. So yes, back to it now. So even if your teacher is not the kindest teacher and the nicest teacher, like, like if you have a teacher like Miss Hunter that is not so kind, you still need to reach out to them and say thank you. You don't necessarily need to be giving gifts, right? If you cannot afford it. But reach out to your teacher, send a little note, send a card, do a little video, do something creative. Just handwrite something down and take the picture of it and say thank you. But tomorrow, make sure that you tell all those teachers that spend all their time in lockdown trying to help you to make sure that your education go on, right? Whether they're getting paid or not, they're trying to make an effort. And even the one that don't make the effort as you think they should, still send them a message to tell them thank you. All right, Dejano?
Yes, Miss.
All right, Damara?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Yes, Marlon? Marlon? All right. So that brings us to the end of our lesson. Have a great evening all.